Hey y'all, welcome back to Sin City Review. This is a 6-hour 1911 I just did for a buddy. This is the Scorpion. So this is actually the factory finish of the gun. It's kind of like a flat dark earth. Pretty much what I did is I went and I did all the controls black. I actually gave him my Roland 460 kit, so that's what he has installed on this. So I basically just went ahead and did the barrel hood and blacked that out, blacked out the comp so it matches all the controls, the trigger. This is actually, of course, a Wilson Combat trigger. It's their lightweight version. Now, it does come with a flat trigger, the Scorpion. He didn't really like the feel of it, so that's why he went with more of this traditional round trigger. Other than that, yeah, I just did black controls and pretty much the same old thing. It is a Roland 460. If you're curious about what that is, you can look at some of my other videos. It's basically a 44 Magnum capability and pretty much a factory 45 ACP shell. It's like 1 millimeter longer, the actual shell casing, but it still sits just like a 45 ACP, so it uses the same mags. The barrel is a little bit different. You can shoot apparently a 45 through it, but it's not really recommended because of that 1 millimeter difference. Plus, with the 25-pound recoil spring, it's not going to really cycle. You have to cycle it, one by one. So they do sell their kit just like this if you like it for just 45 ACP. Clark Custom Guns sells their kit for 45 or for the Roland 460, like you see here. Let's go ahead and take a little look at the gun. Like I said, it's the factory finish. All in all, turned out pretty well. Let me see if I can get a different lighting source here. That's a little bit too dark. Okay. But, yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Sorry, I'm getting a little overexposure from that sunlight coming through the window. I think it turned out really well, all in all. I'll rack the slide back in a moment and let y'all see kind of what I had to do with the barrel. It's a really tight-fitting kit, so with the Cerakote, it's tight-fitting just the way it is when it comes just stainless. So the Cerakote is adding just, even though it's very thin, adding a little bit too much thickness with it, or on it, so. So I basically just bead blasted the barrel. So the barrel in appearance, of course it looks to be all black. There we go. Nice little sheen from the Cerakote. So yeah, like I was saying, it looks all black from the outside, but once I wrap back the slide, you'll see that it's actually bead blasted. I did a grade, I think it's AB bead blast, the glass beads, and it does this polishing effect. If you want to see that on an entire gun, you can look for the Colt Series 70 in my lineup of videos, and I blasted the whole stainless gun down. It turned out really well. This gun right here, the contrast of that flat dark earth or whatever the Sig Sauer coating is, and with the black, it just looks awesome. Couldn't be much more happier with it. I'm sure he'll be happy as well. I mean, it looked good before, don't get me wrong, but it had kind of like that aluminum looking trigger, aluminum finish anyways, and the barrel hood on this was stainless, so now it's just all matching up really nice. Let's go ahead and wrap back that slide. Well, let's do a trigger first. Did a little trigger job on this guy. I left it just a little bit heavier for him, just because he is hunting with it. Under the kind of like the hunting stress and everything, you really want to be able to have your little take up and then know when you want to let it go. You don't want it just to pop off on you. So, take up, still super, super crisp, really nice. Right about a 4-pound trigger pull. Once again, take up, there it goes, awesome. So, trigger job turned out well, I think anyways. Okay, now you can check out this barrel. As you can see there, it's a really nice kind of satin finish. A nice sheen to it. It's not, polished by any means, but it has just like this nice satin sheen. It's not going to show up scratches that well. I think it turned out awesome. So that's the only thing you actually see once the barrel goes back. The stainless is exposed, but in a satin format. I think it turned out really, really nice. Pretty happy with it. I would have left it black, except for the fact, like I said, the bushing was too tight and it wouldn't lock up into place. It was not so much about the bushing sliding across the actual barrel itself right here, but it locks back up into this into the compensator. When that bushing goes up in there, you can't really have any black on it. So, anyways, I'm not gonna spend too long on this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and like the finish. I do a lot. I think it turned out really well. And we'll get another video up here soon. Pretty sweet piece. Once again, the SIG 1911 Scorpion, converted into Roland 460 compensator at the end barrel. That's the only thing they actually give you is your springs. Fully guide rod as well, though. Here, I don't know if I showed that. There's your guide rod down there. So they give you that. They give you the barrel itself with the comp, and that's pretty much what you need for the kit, beside the two different springs that come with it. Yeah, that's it. So if you're interested, check out Clark Custom Guns online. Roland 460. I mean, 44 Magnum capability and a 45 ACP shell. Pretty awesome. Moving at 1550 feet per second. I think it's with a Noisler round. But anyways, turned out really good. Sweet piece, sweet pistol. Makes me kind of want one myself now, but Roland 460 rounds are expensive. Any questions, comments, concerns, as always, leave them. Until we meet again.